guys, so this is my little quick run through of where to find the on-demand stuff because the other night I completely forgot to record our call. So we're going to go over the nutrition plan a little bit. So you're going to go to Beachbody On Demand, after you're logged in, and you're going to go to 80-day obsession. And this is where you're going to find, obviously, your workouts. I know most of you have already been to this place here. There are going to be little tips and tricks. Here is where I watched these little tips here. They were pretty great. Weekly obsession is like a little preview for the week, which is pretty neat. And then phase 1 is your workout list. But we're going to go over here to program materials and look at your nutrition guide. So this starter guide part right here, if you look at that, that's where you're going to find the stuff to calculate your baseline, your maintenance calories. You're going to go through this whole section, actually right here, start with phase 1 and get to this number. And then with that number, that's how you're going to figure out which plan you're in. Where did I go? I went too far, I think. Oh, here we go. So depending on what that number is, look here and find out which plan you're in. And then you're going to go back to your program materials. You're going to go to nutrition. And then you're going to open up whichever plan you are in and take a look at it. First, I'm going to show you, here is the foods list. Now, you can pretty much put any vegetable, any fruit into the purple, but they give you a pretty good list here of every container, and even like the supplemental stuff for the next area, and then down here, your milks and your Shakeology bases and what they are equivalents to. These lists are great because at the top of each list, you can see here in the green container, there's kale. Well, and then down here, there's like vegetable broth. The way they order those lists are by putting the most nutrient dense and best choices at the top and then working their way down to kind of the least great choices, right? So like you can see in red, I can love that sardines is up front because I know that a lot of us are, okay, quiet guys. Sorry, that's going to be a little loud in the background. I got Ninja Turtles and kids in here, so. But, boneless, skinless chicken breast is up here. Then you go down to the bottom, and we've got, kind of like the chicken and turkey sausage, the, like, cottage cheese. Like, they're all still acceptable. But, like yellows is another good example. Of course, sweet potatoes, quinoa, all this stuff is going to be best. And then you work down into your tortillas and whatnot. Tortilla is still acceptable in the 5-inch or 6-inch variety of wheat tortillas, but you're wanting to stay as high on the list as you can. Okay, so this was your foods list. Sorry, I'm trying to talk a little quickly so you're not watching a video forever. Same thing with the vegan list. They have that here too, and that shows you kind of what the difference between the yellow A's and the yellow B's are. If you're a vegan, you get a little bit different carb situation. Where's the... Oh, goodness. I don't know where that is. Let's see here. See if it opens this time. Anyway, you get a little bit different setup because your protein, a lot of your protein comes from beans and rice. Well, clearly it's not showing me, so hopefully on yours it works. I'm going to go through Plan A just to keep it easy. Here is Plan A, 1,200 to 1,500 calories basically. And it's going to give you examples of not just how many containers you have each day. This kind of shows you how many vegetables, fruits, proteins, carbs, healthy fats, and then your seeds and things like that, dressings, and your spoons. So you guys can see that you can basically, if you're eating this amount of food, you're doing better than you were before, right? A lot of times it's more food than people want, and they're surprised by that. And other times, we think we can eat so much, but then we get into the eating healthy food and it's like, whoa. But what they did with this program is broke it down into blocks. So they're showing us how to time it around your workout. They basically want you to eat 60 to 90 minutes before your meal. Although Autumn said if you have no problem working out right after you eat, you don't have to wait that long. The 60 to 90 is for like just to give you some digestion time because a lot of people were concerned about jumping right into the workout. But she's the type of person that can go straight into the gym, and she says if you want to do that too, there's no problem with that. So there's a place that you can cut some time out. You know, if you can only do 30 minutes before your workout because you've got to be at work early, that's something to think about. Just shave that time off there as long as you're not going to, throw up after, during your workout. So your pre-workout meal consists of a green, a red, and a yellow. There are some great idea examples down in the bottom of this document, as well as on the Beachbody blog, some different things you can put into that category. So kind of play around with that, and I encourage you all to share what you come up with so that we can all get ideas. And then if you're drinking Energize, you're going to do that about 20 to 30 minutes before you work out. I suggest 20. I think that that's the optimum time to drink it. And then you're going to work out. If you're drinking Hydrate, drink that during your workout. And then right after your workout, within the first 30 minutes, for everybody using the Beachbody Recover, definitely drink that in the first 30 minutes. And then wait another hour to 2 hours for your second meal, which is exactly the same as your first meal. And then you're going to work your way down. And every 2 to 3 hours after that, you're going to eat another meal. They have it broken down here. If you need to switch it around a little bit, go for it. I definitely suggest keeping your carbs and your fruits earlier in the day rather than at night. But, that's up to you. And then 30 minutes before bed, if you're taking Recharge, you can take that. Okay, hush, I'm making a video, remember? All right. Anyhow, there are some ideas about what that can look like. Obviously, switch out the things that, if you don't like squash and you want to add broccoli instead, do that. This meal here, the purple and red, that is a great one for your Shakeology. And if you're not drinking Shakeology, you can make it a protein and a fruit. But here they show us that as the option. And then their snack and their dinner. And then they're having their Recharge. Now, rest days are a little different. They have it broken up so that you get your fruits earlier in the day. You don't change the container amounts, and you just keep eating every 2 to 3 hours. But you won't be doing your performance line stuff that day. You won't need any of those things, so those are omitted. And then they moved to the purple earlier. That's basically what the rest day looks like. Now, we're not going to get into the refeed day yet because that is for the next phase, and I don't want to overwhelm you. But make sure when you are here, let me go back to the Beachbody on-demand page. You can go here to the blog. The blog is an excellent place for resources. Like, let's see here. If we go into nutrition and meal plans, I'm willing to bet that they already have some 80-day obsession stuff in here. Oh, maybe not. They do have recipes, I'm pretty sure. Let's look. Anyway, maybe I'm leading us in the wrong direction. But here are all the recipes that you can look for if you're looking for different ideas. And there was also something we shared in the group, which was things for 80-day obsession for different pre-workout meal ideas. Those are in here, but this blog is a great resource for different things, Shakeology recipes, all sorts of stuff. So definitely utilize that. And the other thing I was going to show you, which I mentioned this morning in my post, was about the Fixate recipe. It's like a little cooking show. See, it's right here in the workouts, Fixate. And they have different recipes and things that you can use for your container system. All different types of stuff. It's not going. I'm having some technical difficulties, you guys. I'm clearly not a pro. But yeah, see, they have all different sorts of things here. They just added some 80-day obsession stuff that I found when I was looking on my phone. Oh yeah, here's the new 80-day obsession friendly recipes. So cool. It breaks it down into the container system for you. They show you how to make it. It's just a cute little cooking show. So definitely check that out. And I think that that's all I wanted to mention to you guys. I just wanted to roll through it. If you have questions, go ahead and comment below. Um, other than that, you guys, I hope everything's going well, and I'm looking forward to day 3.